Selling a video not designed to get a result is not an investment. It's a waste of money. So in this video, I'm going to break down for you a commercial campaign that we are running for a client right now that generated a 349% return on investment in February of 2019. So this is 1 month. We generated that much of an ROI. Now I know we speak with so many filmmakers who are saying, I'm tired of being an expense to my clients. I don't want to just give my clients the equivalent of the middle finger, right, by shooting them a video, having them put it on their website, and have it not be seen by anyone. So that's why I'm going to show you and break down the actual psychology, the value, how we do this for our clients, and how you can do it for your clients too. But the key thing here is you don't need to be an advertising agency to do this. Okay? You can be one person who understands the fundamentals I'm about to break down for you, and you can start delivering these types of ROIs to your clients. It will take you some time to learn, but you can do this as an individual. If you have a team, if you have more people, you can absolutely do it faster because other people can handle certain parts of the campaign. But overall, this particular campaign, in February 2019, we had an ad spend of $30,000, $853.85, okay? So a lot of people out there, you see them all the time, they're like, hey, I got a 2,000% ROI on $7 in ad spend. It's like, well, that's really not that great, okay? If you spent $50, you spent $1,000, and you made a great ROI, well, congratulations, that's successful. But the campaigns that we're running them at scale, flash right here real quick. There's the actual ad spend inside of our account. So $30,000, 853, that's how much we spent to get the videos and our content out there in front of our target audience. And that brought in $93,950 in cash sales. Now here's a key distinction in business, one that almost no one knows or is paying attention to. Revenue and cash are different. Okay, so we generated $93,950 in cash. We generated $138,400 in revenue. Now here's the difference, okay? When you're selling a product, you're selling a service, sometimes there are payment plans. Sometimes there are ways of buying a product for a certain price point and then having to pay more later. So that is revenue, right? So we sold a product for, let's say, $5,000, but we only got $2,500 cash collected at the point of sale. Makes sense? So there's still $2,500 owed to us. So that's this scenario. That's what's happening, right? We generated $93,950 in cash collected. Now, $138,000 in $138,400, right? That right here is revenue. So that's how much we are going to collect if everyone pays the remainder of their payment plans. And in business, it's very important to know the difference between these two. Because imagine, let's say that we spent $30,000 and we made $10,000 in cash sales, but then we made $100,000 in revenue. Can we scale that campaign? Well, actually, in that month or in that period that we spent this money, we're negative $20,000. And a lot of people don't pay attention to this, and it's a huge problem. And here at Next Level Creators, the program that I work with filmmakers and creative entrepreneurs to help them scale their businesses, this is one of the fundamental things that we teach and help people with, is how to create what we call arbitrage in advertising. And arbitrage is when you buy something at one price and simultaneously sell it for a higher price somewhere else. What we can do with these types of campaigns is we can create arbitrage in advertising. So let's just say, and this is going to scare some people, we put $30,853.85 on a credit card for a month, okay? In that monthly span, that time frame, we end up making $93,950 in cash collected. That's arbitrage because you don't have to pay this credit card off until the end of the month, and by doing that, we'll pay it off and we still have $63,096.15 left over. Make sense? That's arbitrage. Now, what a lot of internet marketers and these gurus online are telling you, and they're trying to show you these big numbers, they're all talking revenue over here. They're all saying I made $200,000 in revenue, $83,000 in revenue, whatever it is, $1 million in revenue. No one's talking about cash. And if you understand this, you are taking things to the next level. The people that we work with, even some people who I admire in the marketing world and advertising world, they still only talk about revenue. And it's sad because what happens is they run into issues in their business. They run into scaling problems. They can only hit so much growth before things start to break. Now, when we're focusing on arbitrage and advertising in cash, that's a whole different story, okay? So that's one quick lesson for you. And as you can see, this particular campaign, 205% ROI on cash, 349% ROI on revenue. So this particular campaign was able to produce that for our client. And today, what I'm going to show you are the 3 things that you need to know how to do in order to make campaigns work at that level of scale. And believe me, it's not as hard as you think. Everyone is terrified, especially filmmakers and people who are storytellers. They're just shocked. They're so afraid of offering a return on investment to their clients that they just get paralyzed. They don't do it. The truth is, the first thing you need is a powerful message, okay? A powerful message is telling a story. A powerful message is getting a message across that a business owner doesn't know how to convey, but that you, as an expert in script writing, an expert in directing, an expert in visual storytelling, can help them to do, okay? And that's why the future of great marketing and great advertising and video campaigns, or commercial campaigns as we call them, that's the future of marketing, because video is growing everywhere. We all know it. We've seen the statistics. If you haven't, just go to Google and type in video advertising stats. They will blow your mind. It is growing at an exponential rate, something that is beyond comprehension in many ways. It's like the internet. When the internet first came, things were growing by, 100,000% in 1 year growth. And it's like, how many people are using the internet now? With video ads, the number of people watching video ads around the internet is growing at that same rate. 80% of internet traffic is video. So, learning how to leverage it the proper way and tell powerful stories is aligning yourself with this trend that's happening in the world right now that you can take advantage of to create massive value, massive impact for other people. But you can't stop there. You can't just create pretty videos. You can't just tell great stories, because a video on a website with no viewers is not an investment. It's a waste of money, right? So if you want to take your videos and make a difference, you have to understand the conversion mechanism. How are these videos going to create the impact that we're looking for? And in this case, we're talking commercial campaigns, which means we're talking return on investment. And to get a return on investment, that can be a little hard for some people to understand. It basically means we spend $1 on advertising. Get our video message out there in front of our target market who don't know about this product yet, or maybe they do. It gets their attention. It brings them over to our website where they can buy the product or call and then get on the phone with someone to buy the product. And then from there, they turn into a paying client where they give them money for the product or service. And that generates $2 in profit for every $1 we spend on advertising. If we can do that, we can do it over and over and over again and get a return on investment. That is the simplest way to put it. Okay, so whenever someone's talking about ROI, they're talking about spending money to get their message out there in front of people, attract them to you, and then get clients at a profit. That's how it works. It's all about getting clients. So to understand that, though, we're going to be talking about, in this video, really conversion method that I'm using for this particular campaign. It's proven, it works, it's working for hundreds of filmmakers that we're working with their clients. And we're going to talk about the 3rd grade math here that makes this whole thing work. Because at the end of the day, it's not insane algebra. It's not crazy trigonometry. If it was, I wouldn't be able to do this, right? I'm 27. I look like I'm 16. There's no way I'd be able to run something that was that complex. And most of the filmmakers we work with, they're not looking to become math wizards. And that's the beautiful thing about this. It only requires 3rd grade math to make this whole system work. But you have to understand the conversion method first here. So when it comes down to it, powerful message, conversion method, and 3rd grade math. That's what's needed to make these campaigns run. And here's what the conversion method looks like for this particular sales funnel. Okay, so a sales funnel is basically like a sales process. How are we getting people to progress through each of the different stages to become a paying client? So how do we take strangers, grab their attention, bring them in, get them engaging with our content, get them engaging with this product or service, pulling that desire out of them that already exists there because they want what we have to offer, and then making them an offer so that way they turn into a client. And in this funnel, it starts here with Facebook ads. So we're running Facebook ads in specific. And we're leveraging video advertising on the front end. So on Facebook, you'll see videos that pop up. You'll see some content there on top of it with some call to actions. Then we have image ads. And a lot of people, it's interesting, so people just stay in their lane. They're like, I'm a video maker. I'm a video producer. I don't run paid ads. I'm a video maker. I don't do photography. And they're all about themselves instead of asking, what's best for my client, right? And what I encourage you to do is to break away from the traditional way of thinking of you are one thing, and because of that, you can only do one thing. If that's the way you think, you're not growing, and you're not going to be able to innovate more value for your clients. When you release that I'm just a filmmaker and you become someone who leverages the power of video and the power of storytelling and the power of distribution to get results, you turn into a different animal. Okay? Filmmakers can't compete with you. And they'll be very frustrated about it, believe me. You'll see probably some of them in the comments below here. But anyway, we're leveraging video ads and image ads. And the idea behind this is because not everyone watches videos and likes them. Some people prefer to look at imagery. Some people prefer to read long text versus short text and then a long form video, or a short video and then long form text. So there's different ways of putting these combinations together here on the advertising side with Facebook, and we want to leverage that. We want to create different combinations. And where I see most people fail with Facebook ads is here's their mindset kind of going into it. Well, I want to get a client, and I've got $100 that is my budget for Facebook ads, and I'm going to put one ad, so they create one video. It's all about telling the brand story and who they are, and then they send it to one audience where they think their target market is, and then from there, they expect to get, one client from that or 10 clients from that. They launch it, they run it over a couple of days, that $50 is spent, the results aren't what they want, and then they say, Facebook ads doesn't work. Facebook ads doesn't work for my business. That's a ripoff. Now think through if, you picked up a basketball and you shot it once and you thought it would work, right? You thought you'd be the best basketball player in the world. It's not how it works. Sometimes you can get lucky and your first basketball shot can go in. Most of the time, not going to happen. So what we do and how we help our clients make sure that their campaigns are successful from the start is we load up Facebook with tons of variation. Okay, we're creating video ads and we're creating image ads because by doing that, we're giving it the best possible chance to connect with the different people in our audience who like to consume content in different ways. And that's very, very important. Don't fail by doing one thing or one ad with one audience, one budget, and then it doesn't work. Load up with variation. Create video ads, create image ads, get multiple audiences, and launch. Because at that point, not everything's going to work, but some things will. And the things that do work, we can double down on. We can take those video ads that are really crushing it for us, and we can send them to more audiences, right? So that's how we make sure our clients don't fail. It's how we make sure we don't fail when we're running advertising campaigns and commercial campaigns for ourselves. So that's a video sort of advertising portion on the front end. Then we move to a landing page. And a landing page is a page on your website where you have some information and there's a call to action to get someone to put in their name and their email address, okay? So when someone puts in their name and their email, they're going to be sent to a page with what we call an edutainment video. So again, what do we need to be successful with this? Well, we need a powerful message. We need a conversion method in third grade math. So I'm walking you through this conversion method right now. The powerful message, that's going to be through every stage of this conversion method. through this sales funnel, okay? These need to be powerful. If your videos are just a bunch of fluff, a bunch of drone footage, not good enough, okay? If your videos are really pretty pictures, but the story in them is bad, not good enough, okay? Telling brand stories, as fun as that may be, it's not going to get people's attention. It's not going to convert viewers into clients, which is what your clients as business owners really want. You have to learn the messaging side. Then, right here, everyone is talking about adding value in business through story and adding value and telling great stories. But the thing is, when you actually watch most people's videos, especially filmmakers, what you'll see is that they're super beautiful. The transitions are really gorgeous. But where they're lacking is in tangible value, okay? If you want your videos to be good, what we recommend is creating edutainment videos, educational and entertaining videos. Similar to this video you're watching right now, but you can condense this into 2 minutes for a client, you can condense it into 30 seconds, you can make it as long as 5 hours, like good old Joe Rogan. And so you can do a lot of different things here from an edutainment perspective to attract people, get them to convert, okay? But value, when we think about it, when I think of value, like to give it a real definition, it's usable, okay? It's effective. It's something that someone can look at and it will give them an emotional state. It'll change the way they think. It'll create value. It'll educate them in some way, shape, or form. It will entertain them. That's value in and of itself, right? Why do people spend money on movies? Because it's entertaining. So if you can create entertaining content about something that everyone's always talking about, boom, that's value. And edutainment is all about that. So our clients create very powerful edutainment videos. We give them scripts and tutorials and templates on how to create these powerful messages for a variety of different markets. And then from there, the people, they apply. So people see the ad, they click on it, they put in their name and email, they watch this video, then they apply for a meeting. Because some people, after watching this video, they're going to be interested in working with this potential business owner. So they apply, and from the application, they jump on a call, okay? So the people who jump on the call, they're interested, they're really qualified, they've applied, they put their name, their information, they've asked, we've asked some questions and they've given us information. We get on that call, we qualify them, and then if they're a good fit, we make them an offer, and a certain percentage of those people are going to turn into paying clients. Now, that's the conversion method. Make sense? So, thus far, we've really walked through the need for powerful messaging, and that's where story comes in. That's you. That's what you do. So you're a filmmaker, you're a video maker, a video producer, you run a production company. This is your expertise. Adding in this mindset and knowledge around this, going to quadruple your success. I mean, you will be so much more valuable to your clients. Then, third grade math here. So let's walk through some third grade math real quick. As you can imagine, the way advertising works is we're spending money to get clients, okay? Pretty simple. So, if we're going to spend money to get this client, what are we spending? Well, if your client's offer only has $5 in profit, okay, and I can only spend $5 to get a client here, I have to spend $5 to get someone from over here all the way to the point to where they become a client. I can't do that with $5, right? To get people on the phone, knowing the conversion rate of people I talk to that turn into clients, it's typically about, if you're really good at sales and you got a good process there, 20%, 10 to 20% right here. So 10 to 20% on $5, that's only like $1 to $2 that you can spend to get a phone call. Not going to see these numbers, and you have to do that through each stage of the funnel. That's why they call them sales funnels. But this is really easy third grade math. And for every sales funnel out there, we give our next level creators clients the exact numbers, what works, what the benchmarks are for different traffic sources like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google. You can find those out all out on your own. You can test and risk your money or whatever, gamble it away. But overall, if you want the proven numbers, you can work with us and find out how to do that. But here are the numbers for this funnel I'm working with this client on. So we've got the client here, and we're willing to spend up to $1,000 to get one paying client here, okay? And the number of people that we get on a phone call with that turn into a client are 10 to 20%. For this client in particular, it's actually higher because we've taught them the earn the deal sales model, which is how to convert people into clients who are the right fit. Key point there. And so he's doing 30% right here, people calling, turning into clients. From there, when someone calls, right, not everyone who applies is going to show up for that phone call. You know, not every human being is actually a nice, good, decent person. They're going to book a call and then not show up. Happens. So what we see in most of the businesses that we're working with running this particular sales funnel with Facebook is a 60 to 80% conversion rate of people applying, showing up to a phone call. Okay? So that's that conversion right there of apply to call. From here, the number of people who watch your edutainment video, okay, educational, entertaining, that actually apply is between 5 to 10%. And then from that, the number of people who land on this landing page from clicking on ads that actually opt in to watch this video is between 15 to 20%. Okay? So, with all of those numbers, the third grade math behind this is you have to reverse engineer. Well, if I'm willing to spend $1,000 to get a client, and I know 20% of that will end up buying, or 30%, that'd be 300 at 30%. But we're going to go with the benchmark here of 20. That's $200 for a phone call. From there, I know 80% of people who end up having this, call are going to end up buying. So if they apply, that's like $160 or something in there that you can spend for applications. And by the way, I know this math because I've written it down before, not because I'm doing it in my head right now. I could not do that. From application to edutainment video, it's 5 to 10%. So 10% would be $16 that we can spend for someone to land on this page, opt in and watch that video. $16 right here. Okay? And the fact that we know we can spend $16 to get an opt-in, right? Then we go to our clicks. And I can't remember the math off the top of my head for that one, but you get the idea. That's how you do it. It's just third grade math, stepping back through the sales funnel. And so that's really it. When you're trying to figure out how to grow your production company, what I've seen after working with over close to 500 filmmakers, production companies, video creators, people who are just passionate about production in general, is the easiest way to increase your income is to increase the value you're delivering to your clients. If all you do is put yourself and tie yourself to this idea of just making videos and doing nothing else, selling project to project, you're going to basically be competing with the tens of thousands of other people doing that exact same thing, just hanging their hat on quality and ignoring what your clients really want from the videos you're producing anyway. No one else out there is teaching you how to do this, the basics of actually leveraging your videos to get results. And that's what we do differently here at Next Level Creators, is we put all of our emphasis on how to make your videos work, whether that is growing your audience for your client, whether that is saving your client time by automating their sales conversations into really powerful video messages right here, whether that is helping your clients increase the conversion rates throughout their sales funnel for their media buying teams, whether that's creating multiple videos, hooking people in from different locations, okay? It's all about value for the client and helping those clients that you're working with to actually experience the impact of the videos you're working with, so that way you are not an expense, but you are a value add. You are a worthwhile investment, okay? And so that's this particular campaign. That is everything you need to know. Quick question for you. Are you planning on going and copying how to do this? Because if you are, right, how long is that going to take you? Truly, to learn all of that. And then to learn all the other things that go with making that successful, like how to run Facebook ads, the step-by-step process behind it, how to build sales funnels, the 17-hour website that it took you to set up for yourself. What if you could do that in less than an hour? What if you could get templates? What if instead of gambling with your money and trying to figure out what are the benchmarks for YouTube ads or Facebook ads or Google ads, you could have them handed to you on a silver platter, something that told you here are the benchmarks, and then have people who have actually done this and are doing it today for dozens and dozens of people, being a community surrounded by people who are doing this right now for their clients in every industry imaginable. Help you deliver this type of value to your clients. Would that be valuable to you? Is saving time valuable to you? Or is it not? If it is, then I want to show you all the results that we're getting for our clients right now. I can't guarantee you will get for yours, but here on the screen you're going to see some people just sort of flashing by and the results we're getting for them. I can't guarantee you that you'll do the same, right? No one can guarantee that you will become successful by reading a book or getting some information. But what I can guarantee you is that the results you're seeing right here, you can watch the same exact free training on how to make the pivot and grow a video production agency that all of them did. And all you have to do is click the link below. Now, don't be like 99% of people out there who, they see trainings, they watch stuff, everything makes sense. They want to do it. And then they go try to copy it on their own without getting any help. And then they give up because it's just too hard. And they realize, hey, this is going to take me a really long time. Or don't be like the 99% of people who just think, you know what, this won't work for me. This is a scam because some random person who's figured this out is telling me how to do it for free, so it can't be real. Even though that person has helped the people who are still scrolling by right here getting results to do exactly what they're doing. Go watch the free training, explore it, see if it's something that you'd want to do. And if it's not, hey, what'd you lose? A couple minutes. If it is, it can help you change your life if you're willing to do the work and make a proven method work for you. So, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the free training.